Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Vinland Saga Season 2, Episode 5. So, last episode was an interesting one. We had the conclusion to what the guards were trying to do to the slaves, but luckily Snake came in and stopped it. And then we kind of had Einar learn that Thorfinn is skilled. He has killed people before. He has fought in war. A lot of the things that Einar kind of despises right now. So, but he kind of came to accept it by the end of the episode, which I think is a very important part to have all this out in the open for Einar to have experienced and everything early on in their friendship. So that way, wherever we go moving forward, we can have some of those truths out there. And he even said, I don't want to know what kind of hell you've been through. So he kind of even said that, like, so if more truths come out later, he's the one that said, I don't want to know more. So I think this is kind of like a start to their friendship, which is really interesting. But we had some good imagery with like the trees and talking about like the people he's killed and having like behind him be a bunch of like cut down trees as if it's like the people who have been cut down in his wake, and then he was walking towards the ones in front of him, like thinking about his younger self. We had his nightmare with him just cutting down soldiers, and then one of the faces changes to the innocents that have gotten killed and stuff like that in his wake. So Thorfinn's definitely going through it, talking about just, nothing about life is enjoyable and nothing about living when nothing ever good happens. So I wonder where we go from here. So let's start this episode, shall we? We're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. We also had they keep mentioning how safe this farm is and how nothing ever happens, but they have a guard regiment and stuff like that, so I wouldn't be surprised if something eventually happens here. Right into the opening, eh? I am a little tired tonight, guys. I'm trying my best not to let it affect my reaction at all, but if you see me, like, spacing out or whatever, and you're like, what is he doing? I don't know why I'm so tired. I'm drinking my coffee, trying to wake up. I wonder if, I feel like he has to at some point get back into combat. I mean, it could be really interesting if he doesn't, but if Thorfinn gets back into combat, does he still have access to those same knives that he used to use? Or was him dropping it at the end of last season, him, like, losing it forever? And at this point, he's so much bigger now. They might be too small for him. Path of Blood. Oh, we got soldiers. Uh-oh. Where are they? Is this a different area? We also left off with a mysterious character that I don't think we've ever met. Yeah, this person. Who be you? We saw a glimpse of Harold, and Harold's, like, bigger, right? Oh! That's Ascot's voice. Oh. Wait, so what are we back here for? Is Canute dreaming about this, or... Hmm. I didn't know that he looked at... I feel like that look we didn't know about in the last season. Maybe we're gonna learn this episode what happened to Canute after this. Lucius Antonius Castus. What a moment this was. Jeez. Yep. Because people still refer to him as Prince Canute in the future, even though he declared himself king here, so... what will happen? So why are we with this person? Is this Canute? I didn't see the scar that we see in the opening. Or maybe it's just a general of Canute's army? Danelaw. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, so after King Swain died, things fell apart, huh? Oh, his hair is shorter. Oh shit, okay. Damn. Oh no, the doggy! He was almost poisoned. Poisoned. Hmm. Oh, okay. It is. We just couldn't see the scar last episode. My bad, guys. Oh, and he still has... Damn. Jeez, all the heads on spikes. I still have the same voice actor, nice. I wasn't sure with the change of studios and stuff if it was gonna be. Yeah, Gunnar's still with him, that's right. I was trying to remember the name. Jeez. Damn. Damn. Yeah, I mean, he's pushing for that ideal. It's gonna be hard to change the way of their people. So is this present? The same time period as we've been seeing Torfin and Anar, or hmm. Oh, he's back, baby! Yeah! Here's our boy. I must appease that. Does he want to fight him? Let me hit him once. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Still the same as he always been. Glad to see some things never change. Nope, well. You know. Oh no! I thought he was gonna land on the spear. I'll back down for today. Oh, Thorkel. Yeah. Alright. Damn. Strong introduction to Thorkel's character again. Oh, jeez. An offering? Are they trying to pay them to back down? They want truce, right? Damn. It's not about money, though, right? Oh, shit. Alright. Fight continues, then? What's going on here? Are they building, like, a wall or something? Are we back on the farm, or is this somewhere else? Okay, no, we're just still here, I guess? We're just seeing them do something. Hmm. I don't know, they would have accepted any amount, right? Uh-oh. They said he was a coward, right? Oh. Oh. It wasn't. So because of this two kings, some people still call him Prince Canute, don't refer to him as king. Which I guess is why Olmec called him that. Oh, is this the setup to the poison? Oh, shit. So is he the one that did it? Damn. He says that, but we did see an attempted poisoning. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. What do they got? Was it what they were building, maybe? Ooh. What is this? Almost looks like a funeral pyre, but not? I don't know what this is. What's built in the middle of it? It's like a bunch of debris or something. Lighted, okay. But why? Or, okay, maybe it's that. Does he have his army here or something? Hmm. Hmm. Yep, what are they seeing? Do they have them, like, entirely surrounded? Damn. So is this a threat? Or is this a bluff? Or does he really have that many, like, war camps, like, set up? Or they're having him do something right now. Oh, shit. Look at them all. Oh, there's so many. Damn. So did he actually do it, or is this showing that he can do it? Like, was that signal what it took to just burn his land to the ground? Jeez. It's a cool shot, man. Look at that. Oh. So, I mean... Oh. So he did actually die. Okay. Oh my god. Oh shit. He didn't like the way that was done. He wants a bloody battle until the leader's head is taken, not poisoning people behind the scenes. Okay, 10-18. Oh, the facial hair. That's what we see in the opening. Cool. I have no idea what the current year is that that Thorfinn and them are in. I kind of wish we knew. I don't think we've seen it. I don't think... I don't know. I kind of hope they tell us, so that way we can know where it like falls in line. Like, has Canute been king? Because the only confusing thing to me is that one line, unless it was a translation issue. What was his name? Omar. Omar said something said something about like wanting to join Prince Canute's army, and like King Harold is going to be recruiting. They didn't refer to him as King Canute. So does that mean that this stuff was before the Thorfinn stuff was before that? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe it was a translation issue. Maybe word doesn't travel much to this farm. Maybe they're far enough away at this farm that they just don't even know that he became king. You know? I don't know. Yeah, it's not like they have the, news, like radio or TV or anything to be able to spread this information. So maybe just last Omar heard he was Prince, and that could have been years ago. That is it, guys, for episode 5. Interesting. So, no Thorfinn, no Einar this episode. We went all the way through from where King Sweyn died in 1014, and then we kind of saw some of the manipulation of Canute in 1016. So within 2 years of King Sweyn dying, King Ethelred died thanks to, I'm assuming, what we just saw is that guy betraying his king and finding a way to make it seem like he died to illness. And then 7 months later, Edmund also died to illness, so I guess because they thought it was just illness, they didn't expect any foul play, so, shit, I told myself I was gonna remember his name, so I didn't write it down, and then I forget it, but I'm assuming that guy was still capable of doing what he did to Ethelred, and just did it again to Edmund, and killed him. And because of that, in 1018, Canute became king of England, so... Damn. I'm really curious to see where we go from here. Do we jump back to Thorfinn? Do we start jumping in between both timelines? I do wish we knew, like... I think it's too much to watch, because I just don't remember. I don't think we had a year show up at the very start of Season 2, right? When Einar was, like, with his family... Because obviously some time has passed since his family, it showed him there, and then he became a slave, and then he finally got bought. It seemed like it took him a bit of time to get bought and everything. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm curious as to where the timelines fall in. Like, has Canute been king for, 5 years or something? Or maybe Canute becoming king is something that just happened, and then maybe we'll start hearing about it in Thorfinn's timeline, so maybe it is 1018, which would put Thorfinn 4 years older than he was at the end of season at the end of season 1. I could see that. That would make him, like, roughly 20. And I could see that being his age. So, I don't know. I guess we could see. Well, I'm sure I'll figure it out. If anything, if we get, like, a lot more episodes in and I'm still not sure, I may look it up. Unless it feels like it's still... Like, if it gets to the point where it feels like it's just not going to tell us, right? I may look it up, but I probably won't. It's not a big deal as to, like, I'm sure we'll figure it out. And we kind of have Canute's facial hair to help, too. Like, if we see Canute in Thorfinn's timeline and he doesn't have the full goatee, then we know that it was earlier in that timeline, right? But I imagine they're catching up Canute's story to where Thorfinn is, right? So I feel like it's probably roughly 1018 where Thorfinn is at the moment. So, but anyway, yeah. I mean, I like the reintroduction to Canute's character. I don't know that I have a lot to talk about because it kind of like bookended everything. Like it showed the poisoning of, or an attempted poisoning of Ethelred. I'm not sure when that was. I don't know if that was a failed attempt by Canute. And that's where Canute decided to go after this guy to try to have like a more, like get someone on the inside that can more successfully do it. Because that doesn't seem like it was the same kind of poisoning, right? So maybe it's just showing like the multiple attempts that Canute has made to try to take this king's life. And then he finally got this one guy that I'm gonna try to find his name because it's bugging me that I don't remember it. Where was it? He said the name like a good amount of times. Oh, it was just right there. Where was it? Adric, or whatever. Okay, Adric. I should probably write that down, just in case we see him again. But yeah, so he did all this to keep his lands, and now, I mean, with all the other kings gone and the amount that he's done for Canute, then I imagine he's probably just going to be loyal to Canute at this point, right? So, damn. It's a very backhanded way of gaining the land, but if you think about it, like, it is, like, poisoning super shitty. I will give you that. But if the alternative is Canute just ravishes the land even more, so many more people would die, right? If Canute just kept the war going and just tried to beat it with manpower and just kept throwing people after people at this until either they won or they lost, right? So many more people would have died, whereas here, only 2 people had to, you know? So, obviously I'm sure there were still some battles going on, so while they were waiting, because, like, I imagine if they just pulled out and stopped fighting entirely, then that would have been suspicious, right? So, I don't know. So I'm sure a good amount of people still would have died in this method too, but at the very least, it ended, I feel like, with the least amount of bloodshed, which I do feel like that's kind of Canute's goal. And that's why Torkel is so mad at him, right? Is because Torkel wants to fight. He wants to go out in a blaze of glory. He wants to fight until he dies or he takes the enemy leader's head and everything. And he just wants the world to be at never-ending war. And, I mean, that's really one of the things that he's still lacking, you know? That whole thing where he wants to know what it was that Thor's eyes saw. And that war isn't good is really what he saw, and Torkel still hasn't managed to hit that point, and honestly, I don't know that he ever will. I don't know what it would take to change Torgal into being more like Tor's, right? But I mean, it could be interesting if it happens, though. So yeah, I really don't have much more to say. I really enjoyed the episode. I really enjoyed catching up. I've been wanting to see more of Canute and what he's been up to and all that. I wish it made a little more sense to me why Omar... I mean, it could be something that I'm missing. It's probably something that I'm missing. I probably messed up somewhere. But Omar calling him Prince Canute is just baffling to me as to, like, how the timelines line up then. So I know I've already talked about that, but that's really, like, the only thing I wish was, like, a little bit more clear. But it is very possible that I just missed them saying what year it was in Thorfinn's timeline. So... But yeah, I loved catching up on Canute. He looked so much more badass. I kind of like the shorter hair. I wish I would have recognized him in the previous episode. But we didn't get to see the scar. I guess he just didn't have his face turned enough, I suppose. I even went back and tried to look for a scar because I was like, could that be Canute? But he also was, like, clean shaven, too. So is it possible that, like, when he became king, he has a goatee, and in Thorfinn's timeline is even farther? Maybe we were seeing Canute in Thorfinn's timeline, and he didn't have the facial hair, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, if I go back to that episode, that would have been episode 4, and jump to... It was right before the credits, right? So he still has the stubble here. He doesn't have, like, the full-on goatee, I don't think. It doesn't look like it. He still has the stubble, which would have been kind of where we started this episode. So maybe it was just hinting at this information that we were about to get. Maybe this is before all of what just happened. But yeah, I still, even looking at it again, I still see no hint of a scar there. Which I feel like you should see, like, the edge of it. I really do. Like, even though his face is turned that way, I feel like you should still see the edge of it, but whatever, it's fine. It doesn't matter. We had it answered right away in the next episode, so it's not a big deal to me. But yeah, great episode. Great to see Canute again. Great to see what he's been up to. Grats on being King Canute. I mean... As much as I hate poisoning, if there is going to be war, at least you didn't sacrifice thousands of soldiers' lives and, you know, and you kind of, like, saved further bloodshed by doing it this way. So, props, I guess. But anyway, can't wait to see more. Love this show. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. You can get 2 episodes ahead through the early access tier. Check that out if you're interested. Links in the description and should be popping up on the screen. And I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.